Alright, Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Karkadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS, salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring, and truth and sincerity and women children who follow. So, I know a lot of you brothers, a lot of people who are listening to this video, I know y'all may have heard of the dire situation that's happening here in Nebraska. This is Brother Karatazah, of course, of the Nebraska Watchman Camp. And I just wanted to, show you what I've been researching, what I've been checking out over these past few days. I do have some video that I've taken because we here in Omaha have not really been totally affected by the floods, but it's right there on our doorstep, which is actually going to lead me to my first scripture. By the way, this is a map of Nebraska showing you where the water is, but we're going to get to that in a second. Like I said, we're going to get this scripture real quick. This says, Amos 6:1, it says, "Woe to them that are at ease in Zion, and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief among the nations, to whom the house of Israel came." Now, the people that are at ease is talking about the 2/3, of course. But they're at ease in this place because they trust the government. They trust the government. They look towards the government. They go down to Egypt. Okay, that's another scripture that's synonymous with this. They trust in the Mount of Esau, basically. Okay, if anything was to happen, like a flood or a disaster, they trust that the government is going to take care of them and going to take care of the situation, which that's not so. The government's not for you. They're not trying to come in here and save you. Everything is for their own purpose. They're filling their own belly. Okay, so I'm gonna go over it a little bit. Like I said, dealing with this flood. So this town right here that's showing Norfolk, that's been pretty much wiped out. Okay, here in Omaha, we're in Douglas County, which is this little square shaped one right here, where the water is just barely touching. That's Douglas County. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up on one of my other maps so you can see. That's Douglas County. And as you can see, Nebraska is nothing but rivers. Nebraska is nothing but rivers. And Douglas County is surrounded by rivers. You got the Missouri on the east, the Platte on the south and the west. And then you got the Elkhorn River, which comes down in slightly like the middle of it, but that's pretty much West Omaha right there. And that's where I'm going to show you. That's where the video is going to come from right there. Yeah, goddamn Satan. But let me see if I can move that out the way. Most of these counties that you see, Sarpy County, Lancaster County, Saunders County, Polk County, Butler, Cumming, Wayne, you know what I'm saying? All these counties, they're underwater, alright? They're under flood warning just like we are here in Douglas. But what I was getting to is we're surrounded by water. You know, you got the Missouri on the east, the Platte on the south, and the west, and the Elkhorn in the west. And all of these roads are pretty much blocked off. Okay, you can't travel west to get out. You can't travel south to get out. And you can only go so far east. You can get across the bridge to Iowa right now, but it's still kind of shaky. All right, my sister, she had to go to Kansas City. She lives in Kansas City. She was here, and Kansas City is about 2.5, 3 hours away. She had to go way out of her way. I believe it took her like 5.5 hours to get home.